Hey, welcome back to Lambrusco Cocktails. Tonight we're gonna make the Negroni Sbagliato, but not the normal one. We're not gonna use Prosecco, we're gonna use Lambrusco. This cocktail was created at Teresi in Manhattan by Nathan McCarley O'Neill, and it just replaces the Prosecco with some Lambrusco. And I'm really excited to make this because for years I've been a huge fan of Lambrusco, and I know it's sort of like a bottom shelf wine in most places. When my wife and I first tried it in Italy, we were just over the moon about it. It's a carbonated red wine. It's delicious. And then we went to the grocery store the next day after that restaurant, and it was €2 for a bottle, and it was delicious. So, and ever since then, I've kind of loved a good Lambrusco. And so when I found a nice cocktail that actually used it, that wasn't just a spritz, I was super excited to make it. So this is the Negroni Sbagliato with Lambrusco. And what's cool about this is that it takes away the normal Campari with a little bit of bitterness that it brings, and it uses Aperol in its place. But in order to bring that bitterness back up a little bit, for the vermouth, we use Punt, which is a little bit of Amaro, a little bit of vermouth. So it's a little bit more bitter than a standard sweet vermouth, but it's absolutely delicious. And then for the Lambrusco today, I chose one which is Secco, which is a little bit of a drier one, so it's not so sweet. In the US, a lot of Lambruscos that you find are often overly sweet, and I didn't want that for this because I wanted to maintain a little bit more of that bitterness to it. And in my testing, this one worked out just great. Now the fun thing about this cocktail is that it's built in the glass and it's all equal parts. So let's go ahead and build it. All right, our first ingredient is gonna be 1.5 ounces of Aperol. We go ahead and do 1.5 ounces of our Punt, our vermouth. And then the absolute star, the Lambrusco. Go ahead and add some ice. And we'll stir that down so it's nice and cool. Like I said, we're gonna keep stirring that nice and cool. You want all the ingredients to mesh together, obviously, and you want it to chill out. Now, 2 of the ingredients, of course, I had in the fridge, the vermouth and the wine, but the Aperol wasn't, so I wanna get this nice and chilled because it's refreshing when you do. That's good. Then we're gonna take a little lime wedge, stick it in for garnish. All right, cheers. Let's try our Negroni Sbagliato with Lambrusco. One of the first things for me that I taste in this is the bright orange flavor from that Aperol, which is kind of refreshing from a little bit more of the bitterness of Campari, but also the warmth and big flavor and a little bit of the sweetness from Lambrusco really comes through to make this incredibly refreshing and a lot more full flavored in my opinion. Some of those red wine characteristics come out, and I think it works a lot better than Prosecco because it's not as bright and in your face. It's kind of a little bit more laid back and, you know, a good drink to maybe welcome in fall. I don't know. But it's pretty tasty. I definitely recommend you try it. And if you've got some other Lambruscos that you like, let me know. I'm a big fan and always looking for more. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Cheers.